Welcome, everyone. My name is Nick Hershey. I am the president of the Mortgage Calculator. We are a lender that operates quite a bit differently. So I'd like to thank everyone for joining us so we can go over a little bit about what makes us unique and special. So I'll go over a little presentation and then we'll pass it over to Kyle Hershey, our COO. We'll actually show some of the software we've developed and how our leads program works. And then we'll close it out with Jose Gonzalez, our CSO with 29 years of experience, putting this all together to close more deals. Let me start by sharing my screen. And hopefully most of you have checked out this page, but let me explain a little bit more about what we mean. We are not your traditional lender. We come from a marketing and technology background, so we're all about building technology. So we have our proprietary CRM, POS, LOS, with the AI integrated, which allows both new and veteran loan officers to scale up their business instantly. Basically, you can plug into our system and generate new leads from what you're already doing. So we want to make sure we build a platform focused on leads for everybody here. Now let's explain a little bit more about how this works. First off, the business model. We are approved with over 135 lenders and investors. What that really means for you guys, we always have the best rates and pricing. Typically, that's going to be at our 5,000 plus in-house loan programs where we're the lender and we're funding the loan with our own money and drawing our own docs and all that great stuff. And if there's any reason we can't do that, we want to make sure we have a wholesale partner for that loan. So we basically have every loan program that exists out there. From conventional VA, USDA, FHA, non-QM, DSCR, those are the types of deals we do in-house. And once we start going a little bit outside the box, commercial, fix and flip, ground up, mixed use, CDFI, SBA, those are the types of deals we'll typically work with a wholesale partner with. What's important is we have a home for every loan that comes through the door. And again, we're all about technology. So we've written every line of code for what you're about to see here. And it all starts with our AI-powered lead generating website. This is just one page of it. And it's a fully integrated POS, CRM, LOS. What that really means for you guys, one login for you, one login for your customer. No matter which one of the thousands of different loan programs or hundreds of different investors, lenders, or banks we use, there's only one place for you to go at any time. You can also pull instant rate quotes from over 5,000 plus loan programs where we're the lender, and we can even automatically requote those as well. And that means our prospects can come in just from a basic name, email, phone number on a website to pulling their own live rates, to completing their own 1003, to pulling their own credit, getting that all synced into our LOS system without you lifting a finger. And we do that with all of our API integrations, over 50 integrations with all the standard technology partners you might be used to. So we have an Encompass-based LOS system, but you never have to log into Encompass. We use Optimal Blue for pricing, that's industry standard for pricing, but never need a login, just click a button. We have 5 AMCs at the click of a button, no logins needed. You get the point there, everything is just integrated in the system. You can also plug into our automated social media posting where you plug in your social media account, put a picture, we'll put that on compliant flyers, put up your custom link when we post it, and you can automatically generate more leads every single day without lifting a finger. We also have our AI built in, so we have our Calvin AI built into our dual Oz, that's Fannie and Freddie underwriting side by side. A lot of platforms have that, but we take it a step further and compare them and see which may be best by having our AI analyze it. And another thing we're very passionate about here, since we're all remote, we want to make sure we have all the tools at your fingertips at all times. Typically, that's going to be in our remote training and learning center, basically our classroom style learning center, 365 days a year, 24/7. You can pop in there, take new courses, upgrade your skills. We also have a partnership with a mortgage school where you can get discounted CE. And if you're not licensed, you can even get your license and get ready for your tests there. We also do our live loan officer trainings on YouTube every week, and we have hundreds of past videos and trainings on that, so you can go through and check out hundreds of different resources there. And we also have our real-time Zoom support, so during business hours, you can pop in there with our processors. Since we're not face-to-face in person, we can still get face-to-face on your screen, take over your screen, click those buttons, get you unstuck during business hours. And we have our Knowledge Center program with thousands of articles, videos, tips, tricks, guides from us, as well as our hundreds of different partners. So thousands of articles you can search in one click. And we have our Calvin Compliance AI program with all the federal and state regulations. So again, 24/7, you can get an answer for compliance and a bunch of different resources. And the final category here, definitely one of our favorite things. We love to close our DSCR business purpose loans in 44 states, meaning everybody here can expand your licensing footprint without necessarily having to get more licenses. And we have all kinds of different ways company leads come in. Kyle will show you here in a second. Just understand it's a simple 50-50 split. And if you want to generate your own leads, we can help you set those up by copying our compliant leads, putting your budget on them. Or if you're already generating leads from outside sources, you can bring those in with our webhook. And we have a cool feature where you can click a button at any time and refer deals to your teammates for 75 basis points. Maybe you're not licensed in that state. Maybe you've never done a fix and flip loan or a commercial loan. Click that button, work with your team, and close that deal. And as Kyle went over before we went live here, we do our annual retreat. Since we're all remote here at least once per year, we want to give everybody a chance to meet in person. And Miami here, we do our VIP yacht party and retreat, cover the hotel room for our teammates. And we have a great weekend of events, including past speakers like Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank and Marcus Lemonis from The Profit. And now let's get into the compensation plans. So first up here, Broker Unlimited on the left. We'll go over this one. This is where you can earn 100% of your commission for those that are more independent and used to the broker channel. So we're on a 275 comp plan. We're charging our customers 275. We're going to earn 275 basis points on conventional non-QM. That's 2.75%. And simple 50-50 split means 137.5 basis points or 1.375% for leads. Now everybody can go broker with 135 lenders and commercial partners, our whole list there. Again, we're on a 275 comp plan, lender or borrower paid. And you're going to be working with the lender account executive and their team. Remember, every lender has their own team, so you're working with them, not us, since we're not the lender in this case. And for wholesale, you're working with a third-party processor, so that's how the wholesale channel works. And again, you can click that button at any time, refer deals to our in-house correspondent loan officers that have more flexibility with pricing, etc., for 75 basis points. And you have access to unlimited leads. Kyle will show you here in a second. Everybody has access to recruiting incentives. And most important thing here, there's only a $2.99 per month tech fee with no transaction fees because you're working with the outside lender and just using our system and our platform. Now, if you need more support, maybe you're a new loan officer or you want the flexibility and control that comes with the correspondent loan channel, correspondent loan officer plan would be best for you. You can earn up to 200 basis points. That's 150 basis points on conventional non-QM. That's 1.5%. And 50-50 split is 75 basis points or 0.75% on company leads. Our in-house team can go non-dealer broker with all of our different partners there. And because we are the lender, we have flexibility with pricing and we can do price matching as well. And because we are the lender, you're going to be working with your team of mentors to actually structure and disclose your files live in person since we are the lender. And you'll be using our in-house processing team. You can meet them in Zoom as well, face-to-face. And our Calvin AI loan officer assistant has all the conditions in our system so they can help you every step of the way as well. And you can get a 50 basis point bonus for any volume over 2 million. So again, we want to build a platform and a system to get as much comp back to you as we can. Everybody has access to unlimited leads. Everybody has access to recruiting incentives. And the important difference here, there is no monthly fee when you're on the in-house loan officer plan. So if you're ready to start, you can go ahead and click the button and apply for the plan that's applicable for you. Let's go ahead and pass it over to Kyle, who will show how the software and systems work. So you ready, Kyle?
Yep, absolutely. Let me go ahead and share my screen and we will talk about the CRM here a little bit. Just going to point out some real quick features here. So, just like any other CRM, you can create your notes, send your emails, send your text, but you can also click here to have our AI assistant do that for you. You can set reminder tasks for yourself or follow-up calls, etc. All this stuff pops up down here, the communication. And then, of course, you can put people on action plans, drip campaigns to automatically email them and text them from you over time. All that kind of good stuff that most other CRMs do. But what really starts to set us apart here is our quoting system. So within 2 minutes of getting off the phone with your client, you can put some info in here without needing to pull credit or anything. Click one button, pull up all the rates from our different outlets, select the rates you want to show your client, and within 2 minutes, you can send your client a nice quote that looks like this here with the rates you chose to show them. They can scroll over these things to see what they mean. If you scroll down here, you'll see it automatically, when you put the address in it, automatically pulled in the property taxes, the Zestimate, the Google map, insurance quote here. Of course, it has the proposed loan here, as well as the automatic monthly breakdown of taxes, insurance, all that kind of stuff, as well as the lender fees. And then as you scroll down here, of course, you'll see you here as the loan originator on your quote. And you can also attach your realtor partners. So I have Jose here as an example realtor. Your realtor partners absolutely love this because they know when they send you a referral, not only are you going to quote them with this cool quoting system, but you're going to include them on that quote and say, hey, we are your team that's pushing this deal across the finish line, keeping them in front of their client's face. And they're going to want to send you referrals a lot more than somebody who's not doing these quotes and not including the realtor on them. Now, the best part about all this is that your client can then just click Start My Loan Application. And that takes them right into their borrower portal, which looks like this, where they can start their 1003 application right here. They don't have to leave the page. They can upload the documents we're going to need. They can see their loan info. They can see the milestone of where the loan is at, which updates automatically as you go through the loan process, right? So your client has everything they need here in their portal. Now, let me show you what it looks like on your end once they've submitted their application. So once they've submitted their application, you see here their application, excuse me, is 100% complete. And what happens is, as soon as they submit their application, we actually pull credit as well. And so your client doesn't have to put their credit card info in or anything. They seamlessly submit their application, agree to a credit pull. We pull the credit. So when you click the Encompass API here to start originating the loan, not only is the 1003 already imported into here, but the credit is already pulled and imported. The liabilities are already imported. So everything is here ready to go. Now, I'll point out the dual auths as Nick was talking about. We do have the dual automated underwriting for Fannie and Freddie at the same time with the click of a button. And our AI actually takes it a step further, analyzes it to let you know what's going to be best for your client in this situation. Now, once you're actually, you've originated the loan, it's in underwriting. If we scroll down here, you'll see the underwriting conditions come right here in your same portal where you can see the conditions you got from underwriting. Your processor or you can come in here, upload documents to fulfill the conditions. Maybe you want to dispute the condition and kick it back to the underwriter. So you see here, everything is here for you in one login, right? So this is how we can take a client from being just a name, email, phone number to communicating with them in our CRM, quoting them, gathering their 1003, their credit report, their documents, fulfilling the conditions, everything here in one system with one login for you and one login for your client. So now let's talk about where these leads come from in the first place. So as Nick mentioned earlier, we're more from a marketing background, so we don't buy leads from third parties. All of our leads are from our in-house campaigns. And what happens is when somebody clicks on our ad campaign and double opts in to be contacted, then you are sent a text message right then. So you can click the link and call that lead. We always call the lead within the first minute to have the best conversion ratio, right? That's why you get a text immediately when they click on the ad. Now I'll show you here just a little screenshot example that I took from my test account. This is about an hour's worth of text here of leads. So you can see them coming in, some purchase leads, some general requests. There's some DSCR, some foreign national DSCR. So a lot of leads coming in here in real time. Those are our leads coming in from our ad campaign that are going to be sent to you via text all day. Now, another way that we provide you with leads in our system is through our auto dialer. So just like any other auto dialer, you can call 300-400 people in a day. If they don't answer, you can press a button that drops an automated text and email to them from you, and then it moves right on to the next call. So you can call hundreds of people in a day, dropping those automated messages. And the best part about it here is that we put the leads in here for you, right? So the leads are already in here. We have thousands of leads in here for you to call. And these are not a bunch of cold call lists. These are opted in leads, right? And we also have lists of realtors. You can call hundreds of realtors in a day to build those referral relationships. So the auto dialer always has calls for you to do. Now, another way you can work leads in our system is, as Nick said earlier, we can actually run campaigns for you. So what you can do here is on our ad campaign tab, if you want us to run an ad campaign for you, you can actually purchase an ad campaign and we'll run it for you. And there's no lead split on the back end because you paid for the lead, right? So what we do is we copy our ad campaign that we know works, right? That we've proven out, and we just put your budget on it. And so you're going to get those leads and they're not going to have a lead split on the back end. So I want to be clear, this is not necessary, right? We're going to give everybody free leads all day at a 50-50 split on the back end. But if you want to boost your pipeline even more and you want to boost your pipeline with leads that do not have the 50-50 split on the back end, we can set that up for you. You don't need to know how to set up ads or route leads or anything like that. You just click a button, tell us what type of leads you want. We run your ad campaign for you. They go to you with no lead split on them. Now, another way to work leads in our system is that you can import leads. So maybe you're already getting leads from a third party, maybe Zillow or LendingTree, or maybe you want to run your own Facebook campaigns. You can use the webhook here that we give you, and we give you the instructions to import those leads into our system in real time. So as soon as that lead comes in from that third party, it's inserted into our CRM. Our CRM notifies you, so you can call them and quote them and do everything you would with any other lead. Right? So basically every way we have to work leads and provide leads, we have that here for you in the system. Now, We also help you get your own leads in a few different ways. So you obviously get your own website, your own application link for people to apply as well. But we also help you out with some of the material for promotion, such as the business card. So you upload your picture here and it automatically makes different business cards formatted with your picture, your info. You can change your picture at any time, but we also do flyers for you. And remember, these are all compliant automatically, right? So you can change your picture, upload whatever, and we have the different loan program flyers here. So you can actually get out there and post these. This QR code goes to your personal website for them to apply, right? So it's a self-generated lead, not a company generated lead, right? So definitely a lot of stuff we provide for you to help get your own leads. But the best part is here, you can click this social button and connect your social media so that you don't even have to post, right? So if you connect your social media, whichever account you connect, we post every single day compliant content that links back to your website. So it's a self-generated lead and you don't have to do a thing. So I know a lot of us, we know we're supposed to post on social media every day to keep it going and all that kind of good stuff, but it's hard to do that, right? But it's our system makes it easy. You connect whatever social media accounts you want. It's going to automatically post on there every day, compliant content linking back to your website to generate you more leads. Now, a great part about everything we just went over is if you have any questions or you have any issues, we have our support directory right here, which will message the appropriate department for you, or you can click the live support button right here, which pops you right into our Zoom room with our staff, our processors, our mentors. Everyone is in the Zoom room for whichever help you need. So you can get instantly face-to-face with the team throughout this whole process. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Jose here. So Jose is our CSO with 29 years of experience as both a loan officer and a realtor. So we'll have him talk about the type of support we have here, as well as how this all comes together to close loans. And then we will go ahead and get into the questions. So if you're ready, let's go ahead, Jose.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today's webinar for joining the Mortgage Calculator as a loan originator. So you've heard about the Great Leads program that we have, second to none in the industry. I don't believe any company out there is letting the complete lead, MLO team work the leads. And we have the technology that is going to allow you to capitalize on all those leads. Everything is fully integrated for you. No need to configure anything. It's basically plug and play with our CRM. And like Kyle mentioned, we have plenty of support at the Mortgage Calculator as well, starting with our mentors, which are in the live support room, and just starting with the live support room itself, where we have our in-house processors that are in there that can assist you with procedural items. And then we have our mentors that can assist you with loan structure and quote structure. As soon as you get the loan application submitted by an MLO, by a borrower, you get an email letting you know loan application has been submitted. Mentors get an email. We're replying to that email, giving you some pointers to prepare you for your loan structure meeting, right? You're going to pop into the life support Zoom room. You're going to go over the loan structure with the mentor that's in there. And then hopefully in the next couple of days after that, before the disclosure expiration time elapses, you will be meeting with the mentor again to disclose the file. We have many success stories in our live support room where MLOs may think they don't have a deal and they leave from the live support room with a deal ready to disclose. One of the recent success stories that comes to mind is one of our MLOs picked up a lead from her own leads plan that she had just paid for. So this was not a company lead. This was her own lead. She was going to get her full commission on that one. She was very excited. Comes into the Zoom room thinking she has a bank statement loan, but what she ended up having after we did a thorough review was a profit and loss loan. And 3 weeks and 2 days later, after meeting with her several more times, she was able to close her profit and loss loan. So we went from a denied loan at another investor that tried to force a full doc deal to an approved and closed profit and loss loan with a happy borrower and MLO. And lucky for her, her first deal was a $1,056,000 loan. It was about $16,000, so not too bad for her first commission, for her first closed deal at the Mortgage Calculator. And like that, we have plenty of more success stories. We're always helping people out here in the life support Zoom room. So looking forward to having you stop by, helping you structure and close your loan.
All right. Thank you, Jose. Let me go ahead and get into the next steps, and then we will open it up to questions here. So let me go ahead and share my screen, and we will go over the next steps. So when you are ready to move forward, you're going to go to the mortgagecalculator.com/join, and we'll put the link there in the chat as well. And you're going to sign up for the applicable plan. Now, just to go over the plans again here, Broker Unlimited, typically for more experienced people used to the broker channel, the wholesale channel, right? And you're making 100% commission. But of course, you're working with other lenders and third-party processor. That's how the processing works there in the brokered world, the wholesale channel. And you're paying the $2.99 a month tech fee because that's all you're paying, right? You're not paying any transaction fees, and you're making 100% of the commission. You're really just using our technology, our platform, as well as our licensing, of course. Now, for those that may be a new loan officer or used to the correspondent channel and like the flexibility of the correspondent channel, then the correspondent loan officer plan is probably more for you. 150 basis points there on the correspondent plan. And again, definitely a lot more support, right? You're going to have the mentorship, you're going to have in-house processing because everything is in-house and we are the lender. So there's a lot more things that can be done, right? Flexible pricing and price matching. But again, no monthly fees because you're an in-house loan officer here, right? As opposed to over here, all you're paying is the monthly fee, right? So those are the two biggest differences. Again, somebody brand new typically is going to be on the correspondent loan officer plan. So you're going to go to the mortgagecalculator.com/join to move forward. And what it's going to do, it's going to take you, once you sign up, it's going to take you right to sign the initial compensation agreement. Now, don't worry, you don't have to sign it then. It's going to email you a copy as well. But once you sign that, that's what's going to kick off all of the next steps, right? Then we'll contact you to get all of your documents and all that kind of stuff, walk you through how to have a sponsor your license and all of that. Now, if you are not licensed yet, I know there might be some people tuning in that are not licensed. We do have a partnership with a mortgage school, so you can get your license for cheaper than the public price. And what happens is we actually reimburse you for the cost of your course, which no other company does. So if you want to get your license, you can go to the mortgagecalculator.com/training. You take that course. It includes the 20 hours of education that's required. It includes any state education that your state requires on top, which most states require an hour or two of extra education. And it includes test prep to get ready for your test. We also reimburse you for the NMLS fees as well. So if you want to get licensed, you can go to the mortgagecalculator.com/training, take that course, get your license, come on board. And on your first closed loan, on your first check, we do reimburse you for the cost, which no other company out there is doing. Now, with that being said, we will go ahead and get into the questions here.